How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with some more free-to-play Master Duel. I'll quickly go over like a couple of duels. Alright, so I have not made any changes to the deck. We're still using Salomon Gray, and this is the World Championship qualifiers. We're going against Branded, and we opened a really solid hand. This would be like amazing if we went first. It's still solid going second. We have a Called By, we have Duster, especially for Branded, which likes to set, so that's good, right? They happen to open Branded Fusion. That is really bad for us. We have no interruptions. Yep, they're just gonna full combo us. We're just gonna have to let them, yep, do their thing. Okay, I did misplay a couple times, but yeah, all right. Lubellion plays the Branded Lost. Albion effect, set the trap, has another spell, the Branded Red set. It's kind of obvious, and then he grabs the other card back into his hand. All right, here we drew an Ash. I wish we drew like another starter, but it's okay. Here I Dustered, right? They start chaining all their fusion cards, and then I Called By the fusion because I was afraid that he might fuse off into like another some interruption card. I'm not sure. So he grabbed back the Albaz. Thought he was going to fuse with the Albaz, but nope. He just makes the Despia, or Despian fusion, which just makes monsters, their attack to 0. Okay, now we can just play. Here they have an Ash. We knew they had one unknown card, and it happened to be Ash. If it was like Maxi, oh, this Ash would be amazing, But yeah, that kind of ruined everything. I had to use Silent Mining, grab. Here I messed up. I totally forgot they did not use Mirror Jade, and yeah, we just surrendered because we have nothing else. Okay, here we open pad again. We have only one monster, and we can't do anything. And of course he has Fualos and Maxi. I Talons to look at his hand, and it's a Blue Eyes deck. Let's see, will it show the cards? Okay, it does. Here, obviously, he drew a Blue Eyes, and he drew the one that special summons from deck. I just, got rid of the one that adds a card. And yep, I mean, we have a Monster Negate and we have Nib. Alright, what's he gonna do? He has Blue Eyes, another Blue Eyes in his hand. And of course, he draws the best card in his deck. He draws the one that you can add 2 cards. I mean, and what can I do? He just happens to be the luckiest person ever. We could have won if we just, didn't let him have, didn't get that draw, but yeah, it's whatever, And then he just starts popping off. We just gotta put the hand traps, Okay, so he links off for here. This is where I negate, because if he uses this effect to get the, he gets the field spell, but he can also send it to the graveyard and then special summon from the graveyard, the Blue Eyes. Yep. Yeah, he just does his thing. Okay, look at this Nib, by the way. Okay, we're on 4. He goes to the battle phase. Okay. Boom. So this is the 5th summon, right? Okay, he attacks. Yep, I survive, right? But I had my thing on auto, and instead of using the Nib right off the bat like I wanted to, I let him link off into a seal, and that kind of just ruined everything because now he has follow-up. Boom, activate Seal's effect, and yeah, this just ruined everything. I knew he was gonna link off too. I wanted to Nib, but I didn't do it, I guess. And then all of a sudden he just wins because he synchros off, and then of course he has this card. Uses that card's effect, special summon back, synchros off again to the Spirit Dragon. Use that card's effect, summon out the new synchro that negates, and then uses this card's effect to special summon out another negate. So yeah, I basically lost. I only have 2,000 life points and I have nothing. Alright. Yep, drew Called By, no engine, and I just surrendered. I mean, he's so lucky, After losing twice in the qualifiers, I decided, you know what? We're just gonna go back to standard duel, right? No way we're gonna go against like a extremely hard deck, right? And we'll find out. I mean, oh, look at his hand. We're going first, but we only have Buffalo, which doesn't really do anything. I'm just gonna keep it in my hand for next turn. Hope Imperm and Drop Play is good enough. And he has Resonators, and if you don't know, Resonator is a combo heavy deck. I mean, it will keep on going. So I was a little bit nervous, you know. I was like, oh, I might not be able to stop his combos with just, you know, just 2 negates. Obviously, Droplet can negate multiple. Obviously here, I Imperm for sure, because he'll just special summon from Graveyard, and then he'll just summon more and more. Yep. Can't really do anything right here. And he normal summons, of course he has more cards to use. He adds that, sure. Uses that card's effect to special summon from hand. Yep, just inflict damage, cool. Summons, this card isn't once per turn, so he uses Red Rising Dragon again, and I'm just gonna negate it. Hope he doesn't have any more cards in his hand. Okay, I got rid of Talents, because I felt like Sanctuary might be the, you know, a better card. Like follow up, because Talents, I mean, I don't think this deck really plays hand traps, but I was wrong. Of course this deck plays hand traps. I mean, it's a combo deck. All right, here I drew, oh my goodness, Spinny, probably one of the best cards I could draw, because you know, it works well in the graveyard. So activate Buffalo, can't use Phalanx because I already have the field spell, and I draw 2 hand traps, but he trolls me, which is completely useless because I'm not gonna draw anything else, right? I summoned out Splash Mage. In here, I thought about, you know, what's it called? Sunlight Wolf, but I decided, you know what, we're just gonna make access code, pop everything. No point in making Heat Soul, because I'm low on life points and I can't draw because of the draw this turn. So, like, just starting next turn with 3,000 and just having, and you know, he'll have like another monster on the board. I just wanted to clear the board, you know, make sure he only has 2 cards. And of course, he has a body. I still destroy it anyways. You know, he'll pop my access code, but he doesn't have an extra body to use to synchro off. So now he has 1 card, and I have 2 hand traps. And of course, he draws, you know, a starter. I mean, my luck today is just bad. And you have the graveyard to special summon. I max E for, you know, for draws. Why not? Gotta do it now. And he just does not care. He's like, yeah, you know what? I'm afraid I might lose next turn. I'm just gonna keep going. So he uses this card's effect, send to increase. Activate this card's effect, add. Yep. And then he synchros off. I get a draw, come on. Boom, I got Fualos. Wow. I mean, like, you would think he'd probably stop right here, right? I use Fual's effect because I know he's about to synchro off again, right? I mean, this is a tuner. Gets a graveyard effect. And he just keeps going. He commits to it, right? Which is his downfall, because now I could, like, nib. Yeah. I mean, look at that. Look at all these draws. I mean, I use Nib's effect. He chains to negate, and then I just chain Valor to negate his monster. Now wipe his board. Special summon Nib. And then the token. Now here is where it gets tricky. I mean, I already used access code, so there's only one way to get rid of this token, which is Rage, which I have in my hand, right? So I didn't need to send it off from Gazelle. But there's also another way, and you'll find out soon enough because I messed up real bad, but it doesn't matter. Alright, so I send off Will just to have extra board or extra cards on the board, right? Alright, I made Sunlight Wolf. Relink Sunlight Wolf to grab the Rage, obviously. Or not the Rage, the Will that I put in the graveyard. Okay. And then I already know the trap that he got because he used it to add back to his hand. But I want to get rid of this spell. I mean, this spell has like follow-up plus like the trigger effect. I mean, we just gotta get rid of that spell somehow. So there is one card I know that can get rid of spells and traps. You'll find out right here. Alright. And it is Heatleo. Now, okay. Here's where I messed up. Let's read this card real quick. If this card is link summoned, you can target one card in your opponent's spell and trap zone, shuffle it into the deck. I didn't mess up right there, right? Obviously, want to get rid of that spell. There is another effect. Once per turn during your main phase, if this card was link summoned using Salamangreat Heat Leo as material, you can target one face-up monster on the field and one monster in your graveyard. The attack of the first target becomes equal to the other targets until the end of this turn. So, I mean, you get where I'm going. I could change the attack of the token. But because I summoned it in defense, right? I just didn't even I didn't even remember about Heat Leo's second effect, so I summoned the token in defense, so I couldn't do that play. Like I was like, oh wow. And I mean, I popped his 2 cards because he tried to attack with a token, and then I have one more negate. Okay, he summons off. He synchros to this card, right? And then he can also use the Traps effect to add back to his hand. But I mean, we're so far ahead now. Yeah, he can't really do anything. Obviously, this one targets a card to be destroyed. He targets my field spell, and then I have Bathings in the graveyard. I don't know why he targeted the field spell instead of like Nib or my set. But yeah, after I protected it, he just surrendered. That'll be it for this video. Just a review of some duels. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.